Assertive objection handling. Your clients are more risk averse than ever before. And what that leads to is something called negativity bias, which is that whenever they hear something that's vaguely not right, it will exacerbate and feel like a big issue. What that means is there's more objections than ever before. And being able to handle these assertively and in a way that allows the client to feel confident to move on is absolutely crucial when selling today. So, 3 things to remember. Number 1, take note of where the objection comes up in the sales funnel. If it comes up early, when you're working out what the client actually needs, then it's very, very likely that it's actually an emotional objection. What that means is the client is questioning whether they need anything now at all. If it comes up later in the funnel, when they're working out whether to use you or another option, it's very likely to be a rational objection, where they're trying to work out if you are the best choice. Depending on where it comes up, your job's slightly different. If it's an emotional objection earlier on in the funnel, then your job is to raise the value of change and why they should do anything different in the first place. If the objection comes up later in the funnel and it's a rational objection, your job is to really focus on your differentiation and get them to realise why that is what they should be buying. The second thing to remember around objection handling is that the key to your success is really letting the client speak and letting them tell you what they really mean by their objection. Just because you've heard that they haven't got any budget, or just because you've heard that they think you're expensive, doesn't mean that we really know what they mean by that. So ask them, and listen and care before responding. The third thing to remember around objection handling is that the majority of objections are actually created by salespeople. By what we say that the client didn't need to hear, by the lack of questions to raise the value or really understand their real needs. By selling in the right way, using the right processes, we can build the urgency and build the value from the client's perspective so that objections don't come front of mind. Working with you and buying your product does.